everyone, Sarah from the Pilates studio. Today's Pilates flow is going to be about 15-20 minutes. It's a full body and you need a prop. I'm using a 9-inch stability ball. You can get one of these on Amazon. If you don't have one, maybe your kids have a bouncy ball or one of those little balls you can get at the grocery store, Walmart or Target, same thing. Or you can use a rolled up beach towel. Full beach towel, roll it up, or a sweatshirt, just something that you can roll up, wad up. We're going to use it later on. But to start, we're just going to go through a nice little warm up. So you're going to stand with your feet about shoulder distance apart. I'll stand a little bit at an angle so you can see my body. You're going to take a nice big inhale, circle the arms around, nice and tall. Good. Do that again. And then reverse. So the breathing here throughout, I want you to think of just breathing naturally and full breath. So it's full inhale and full exhale. Think of lateral breathing though, so you're breathing out through your sides, not so much belly breathing and chest breathing. So let's do one more each direction. And then you're going to bring your arms up to about shoulder level. Plug your shoulders down and back. Lift up through your pelvic floor, up through your core, nice and tall. You're going to sit your hips back over the heels. And then you're going to press the palms back to come up to standing. So let's inhale. Exhale. Good. Let's go here for a few. You really want to find the length from the crown of your head all the way to your tailbone. Lengthening from the front of the neck and the back of the neck. You're going to hold this next one right here. Sink your hips further back behind your heels, so you don't want the knees over the toes, with the knees back. You're going to hold here. You're going to inhale, swim the arms back, bring them forward, and press. Squeeze, and press. Squeeze, don't let your rib cage splay, and press. Let's go 3 more. 3. 2, 1. Come back here, and you're going to just move the arms for 4, 3, 2, should be feeling some heat now. 1, hold the arms here, little pulses back for 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here, you're going to bend at the elbows, and squeeze the elbows into your side as you press through your triceps. Think about if you were pressing like anywhere from a 5 to a 10-pound weight with your hand. Even though there's not one, you're envisioning. Breathing normal. Lift up in the belly. Booty is back over those heels. Let's go 2 more. 2 and 1. Swing the arms forward and press up. So now we're going to go to the right side. So I'm going to widen my feet just a tad. You're going to sink as the arms come forward. You're going to come over to your right side. So your knee, your ankle, your hip, your shoulder are all in alignment. And then press. And press. 4, 3. Shoulders are down. 2, arms are strong. 1, come back here. And then you're going to just rotate from the belly button up. Full rotation. 7, 6, 5. Make sure your weight's in that right heel. 3, 2, 1. Press up. Let's go back to that. And you're going to reach, 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 reach. And then come up. So you're going to reach with your left hand to your right knee and look up. And back. Let's go. A couple more. Reach up and away. Look towards your top hand. Let's go 1 more. And back. So now we're going to go over to the left side. So press and come up. And press. And up. 4, 3, 2. Hold here. And you're gonna rotate that left elbow back. So take a moment here to check your form. So hips back, knee is not over the toe, lifting up through that pelvic floor, lifting up and in, shoulders are plugged back and down, lengthen the neck. You're gonna inhale and rotate. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press up. As you come back down, we're going to arms out to a T. You're going to reach that right arm, right hand to the left knee, and reach up with the left hand and come back. So it's a reach and back. Reach, getting a nice little rotational stretch. You should be nice and warm now. Let's go through 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come back up. So now we're going to grab our prop. Again, if you have a rolled up beach towel or sweater or something that's a little bit bulkier, it kind of will make the same equivalent. I'm going to use the ball. We're going to put that right between the ankles, so just above the ankles, and get a nice squeeze. So my feet are going to be hip distance apart, squeezing pretty good on that ball. What needs to happen here is you think of growing nice and tall. So you're in a standing plank. You're going to walk your hands out into said plank. You're going to drop your knees down right under. So your toes are curled under, your knees are here, plugging the shoulders back and down. So you really got to engage the entire torso here, your core, pressing through the lats. So I want you to think of pressing the floor away with your hands. If that feels too much on the wrist, you can come down to your forearms, but don't sink into the shoulders like this. You're pressing away. I'm going to stay here. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, you're just going to float the knees up. 8. Tap them down. 7. Tap them down. This is all lower core. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold here. And sink them down. Go into a little child's pose. Stretch it out. From here, we're going to go into a full plank. So you're going to press out into your full plank. Check that you're still squeezing on that ball. What that's going to do is activate the inner thighs, the pelvic floor, all of the above. So you're going to bend the knees, send the hips back into a down dog, and press forward. Good. Let's go for 6 more. 6. Inhale. Exhale. Press. Full body movement. 4. 3. Make sure the shoulders stay out of the ear. 2. 1. Hold here. And then drop the knees. Sit back to a child's pose. From here, I'm going to bring my hands in just a little more. I'm going to curl the toes under. Knees stacked under the hips. Hands stacked right under the shoulders. You're going to, if you want, you can stay here, which might be a little easier to start. You're going to shift forward, and you're going to just do little tricep dips. If you feel like that's not enough of a challenge, hover the knees, lean forward, and bend. I'm going to do it with my knees down. 7. Finding length from the top of the head down to the tailbone. 8. Don't let the shoulders creep up. 2. And press it back into a child's pose. Good. From here, we're going to lie onto our back. So again, put the prop right between the ankles. Whether in the studio or on the mat, I love this little ball for a prop because it's a little extra oomph to any workout. It forces you to engage muscles that you wouldn't otherwise necessarily think to engage. So here, you're gonna sit nice and tall on your sit bones. The ball is nice and squeezed. I want you to think of your heels digging towards your sit bones. So it activates a little bit of the back of the leg. There's a little break on those hip flexors. You're gonna sit nice and tall. And then you're gonna inhale and slowly scoop, peel down one vertebrae at a time. Let the arms come up overhead. Take an inhale here, tuck the chin, and exhale, begin to peel up. If you feel stuck here, you can walk yourself up or try and do it without the pain. So let's do one more. And then peel and roll back up. So tall at the top. So now we're going to come back halfway. So you have a nice abdominal scoop here. You're going to inhale, open one arm. Exhale, squeeze close. Keep a nice squeeze on that ball. Four more. And then sit up and roll all the way back down. Arms come up overhead. Circle those arms around and roll back up to the top. Sit nice and tall. Halfway back again. So now we're going to reach the arm up. Don't forget to breathe. Breath pattern isn't as important here as just a matter of keeping breathing. Widen your chest. Keep the shoulders down. Keep that scoop in the belly. One more. Roll up and then just scoop and roll all the way back down. Circle the arms. Peel and roll, sitting nice and tall. Check that you're still squeezing on this ball, kind of pulling those heels towards the sit bones. From here, you're going to inhale, open, and reach, and close. So it's just a small movement, engaging the obliques a little bit. Reach, and close. Reach, and close. Let's go 2 more each side. 2, 2, and roll all the way down. Begin to roll up nice and tall. So now we're going to dig even further. So you're going to reach, pulse, 2, 3, and come up. And reach, 2, 3, come up. We're only going to do a few here. Come up. Let's go 1 more each side. Keep that scoop in the belly, keep the chest nice and wide. And roll down. And 1 more here. Scoop and roll up. So now, find that nice scoop. Check that the ankles are squeezing, lifting up from the pelvic floor. Chest is wide, shoulders are down the back. You're going to open both arms and squeeze. So only roll back as far as you can maintain that core control and that scoop. So if you're only right here, that's fine. 3, 2, 1. Sit up, roll all the way back. Good. And roll. From here, we're going to roll back down. Arms are going to go down by your side. You bring the legs in just a tad. Keep a squeeze on that ball. I want a pretty moderate squeeze. Heels are digging towards the sit bones. Shoulders are down your back. Fingertips are reaching away towards your feet. You're going to peel up 1 vertebra at a time and then roll it back down. So we're just kind of warming up the spine here. More from here. Really take the time to articulate each one. Hold here. Check your squeeze. Shoulders are reaching away. Hips are equally up. The rib cage is laced nice. You have a nice neutral spine. And you're just going to tap the tailbone down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. Bring the arms up. And as you touch the tailbone down, you're going to open the arms out wide. So it's a touch and squeeze. Reach those fingertips out wide. Shoulders are plugged down the mat. And you're going to reach your arms as far out as you can and squeeze. Let's go 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms up overhead. Roll the spine down and then hug the knees into your chest. Go side to side. We're going to do one more step there. Set the feet back down. So now, you're going to bring the arms up and overhead. Then you're going to bring them down to about an L shape right at your side. Peel the spine up one vertebrae at a time. And then roll it back down. Roll it up. And down. Let's go 3 more here. 2. And 1. So from here, as you tap it down, you're going to squeeze the arms together in this shape. So it's a tap and lift. And tap. And lift. Good. Let's go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach the arms up overhead and roll the spine down. Circle the arms. Hug the knees to the chest. From here, got to the best part. You're going to put this ball underneath the booty, right under your tailbone. Shake the legs out at the top. And from here, so if you feel like you need to stabilize a little more, you can reach your fingertips around for the ball. I'm going to have a nice soft point to the feet. You're going to point to open and flex. Squeeze the legs together. So point and flex. 4, 2, and 1. Hold it here. So now you're going to point to close and flex to open. So point and flex. Scoop it up. Flex. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Turn the feet back together. And you're going to draw your right knee in, left leg extends, and then switch. And switch. So you need a little bit of core stability here. Let's go for 3. And 2. And 1. Bring both legs back together, up at the top. Let's go 4 leg circles each direction. And 4. Only reach as low as you can keep control. So if you're down here and you start arching, too low. So keep them small. 2. And 1. And then let's reverse. I'm going to try and keep the upper body as still as possible. 2. Let's go 1 more. From here, you're going to draw your right leg into your chest, let your left leg go all the way to the floor. So it's a great hip flexor stretch, or release, I should say. A couple breaths there. And then you're going to switch. And then go ahead and take the ball out from under. Slowly roll up nice and tall on those sit bones, and then you're going to reach up and away. So think of your chest plate reaching out and away from you. So it's not so much the hunch over, it's a lengthening of the spine. Hope you enjoyed your